DHT. There I was, just walking out of the door of the office building, when all of a sudden I get a ping on my phone. It says it's an emergency. Please stay where you are. This is not a drill. Please wait for further instructions. I think, well, I'm already 3 feet from the door. Might as well get in my car and head home, and maybe head towards the grocery store. So I get there as if they have locked the doors, but then I go to one of the side doors and it happens to be open. So then I get my basket and start shopping. Some of the employees just look at me funny. I start to fill my things, heading towards the checkout, scanning my items, and going back to the side door. Then heading back home. I hear on the radio station to there if there is have any emergency on their notifications. Of the matter of fact, they do. They have the statement broadcast that was on my phone, saying people to stay indoors, wait for further instructions to flip to the stations and all well, except for some of the stations are talking all crazy. There is this thick fog that comes out of nowhere. I can hardly see a thing. I'm driving. I feel like a slight incline on the road. I think, well, that's funny, so I go ahead and drive. Then it gets to a 45 incline, and then I really don't know what's going on, so I park. But then it feels like I'm being pulled up in some sort by something, and then I hear this ear-piercing sound. Then I pass out. I wake back up in front of a grocery store. The fog has gone away, and the sky is blue. The birds are chirping. Then I look in the rearview mirror and see something floating. It looks like a UFO of sorts. Then I try to start my car, and it will not crank. I try a few more times, but then it starts to turn over. I head back home, or what I think is home. Then I get to the door, and then nothing is the same. It's all different. It's not like I lived here at all, but yet the key fits in the lock. So I guess I go ahead and sit on the couch and turn on the TV. I watch a few shows and then I go to the news and I still see it says emergency broadcast. So I exit the house and walk outside. What I think is going to be a blue sky happens to be nothing but blackness and stars. But then I go back inside and discover that I am now stuck. I'm stuck here in the back rooms of my home, and I'm trying to run away from the blackness that creeps along the floor. And as it gets closer, I try to run, but it comes at speeds like no other. Please, someone get me out of here. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.